Everyone, so this is the summary of the important points of the preface to Lyrical Ballads by William Wordsworth. So these are the important points. The first volume of Lyrical Ballads got published in 1798. The preface was added to the second edition, which was published in 1800. Wordsworth added this preface to explain his theory of poetry, and he believed that his poems are different from the poems written in neoclassical era and in previous times. He claims that in his poems he has avoided the artificial poetic diction. He wants his readers not to feel disappointed as he has ignored the conventional rules of writing poetry, which were quite popular in the previous age. He has chosen his subject matter from the incidents and situations of common life and has tried to present those situations in an unusual manner by using his imagination. His poems are about humble and rustic life because the poet is of the view that rustic people express their feelings freely and frankly without any inhibition and they are not affected by social vanity. Rustic people are not sophisticated but simple and they communicate with the best objects of nature on day-to-day basis. They better understand nature as they live under the blessings of nature. Poet has chosen their language to write poems because he believes that these people live pure and simple life and express their feelings and emotions in simple language. Poet further says that his poems serve a worthy purpose. He says that good poetry is a spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings recollected in tranquility. Poet is a man who possesses more than usual organic sensibility and has also thought long and deep. Wordsworth is critical of the German tragedies which have occupied people's attention, and the important and valuable works of William Shakespeare and John Milton have been neglected by people. He makes clear that he has adopted the language of common people to write his poems and has avoided the use of personifications, phrases, and figures of speech. He says that there is no difference between language of prose and language of poetry except the meter which is used in the poems. He claims that sometimes interesting parts of a good poem are found in a well-written prose. In his opinion, poet is a man speaking to man and he possesses more sensibility, tenderness and enthusiasm than a common individual. Poet is a man who finds happiness in his own passions and enjoys the spirit of life that lies within him. A poet has the power to better express his emotions and feelings than an ordinary human being. A poet avoids anything which is painful and disgusting in his poems and is able to contemplate the absent things as present and real. He is of the view that poetry is most philosophical, as compared to rest of the works of art. Poetry reflects man and nature and provides immediate pleasure to the readers. A poet admires the beauty of the universe and pays homage to the dignity of man. Poetry is immortal and incorporates all knowledge. A poet enjoys the moment when he is writing a poem. Readers forget their painful feelings after reading good poems. Wordsworth requests his readers to not to judge his poems based upon other people's opinion but to read themselves and then form an opinion about him. Wordsworth says that there is no falsehood in his poems and his poems are genuine. He says that meter is just an embellishment to a poem and nothing else. And here this ends.